Hello there, it is Chris from PurePlaystation.com. I am back at it again, making another video. This time, it's a little feature piece. 10 PS4 games to look out for in September. September's going to be mega, we already know this. It is going to be off the hook. There are loads of great games coming out. We don't even need to be psychic to know this. It's going to be insane, and yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It's a really great month to be playing games. So, let's get started with Destiny 2. Without a doubt, one of, if not the biggest release of this year. Bungie Shooter will release in just a few days for PS4, and we know it's going to be a mega hit. Again, we don't really need the mystic powers to know it. It's just a given. At this point, it'll print money. Easy. The game's been in development since around 2014, and during that time the developers have heard loud and clear that players want a proper story this time. Not that crap where you have to go around on a website finding little bits and the less said the better. This time there's going to be a good story, apparently. We'll have to wait and see, but well, it's got to be better than last time. September 6th, Destiny 2 will release. Be there or be square. Next on the list is Knack 2. Knack is back, baby. What do you mean, so what? He's the king. Crash Bandicoot can bugger off as far as I'm concerned. Knack was actually a launch title that didn't go down too well with players and critics, to say the least. There were a few complaints. The big ones were directed at the game's story and the really difficult gameplay. It might have looked like an animated movie, sort of Disney-ish, but it didn't have the story to back it up, unfortunately. Still, personally, I really liked it. It's when Knack 2 was announced. I did a little bit of wee in my pants. The big addition in Knack's second outing is co-op multiplayer. I'm not editing that out, it's staying in. From what we've seen so far, it looks pretty good, but I don't think I'll be playing it with the missus. She gets rough if I do bad. Knack 2, September 5th, North America, September 6th, UK and Europe. And next, Project Cars 2. The original might have got off to a little bit of a bumpy start. Bumpy start, get it? No, okay. But the follow-up looks really, really good. Seriously, if this one turns out to be that good, I might have to skip out on Gran Turismo Sport for a little while. Who am I kidding? I'll be there day one for the VR mode alone. Still, Project Cars 2 has a lot going for it. If you're a petrol head, you'll appreciate the 182 cars that are launched with the game, as well as the 46 tracks with 121 different layouts. That's my computer. Yeah, there we go. Everything's going off now. Mute. Should have done that before I started this. There's a lot on offer with Project Cars 2, and there's going to be a fully featured online multiplayer with a big focus on esports, if that's your thing. Project Cars 2, September 22nd. Next is NBA 2K18. Personally, it's not my kind of thing, but I know it's got a big following in North America where basketball is very, very popular. More so than football. And I mean soccer, stupid names. You don't sock anyone. Foot hits the ball. And that's how, anyway, this year's NBA promises to be the best yet. With improved player models, improved gameplay, and all the modes you could ask for with career mode, my team, my GM, my league, etc., etc. NBA fans will be happy little chappies. Plus, the soundtrack is always pretty good. NBA 2K18, September 19th. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinity. Fighting fans have had to wait a long time for this one. The last game in the Marvel vs. Capcom series actually released on the PS Vita. RIP. It's been 5 long and painful years that have seen Capcom release the poor Street Fighter V. To be fair, it has gotten better with updates, but still, it was pretty shit. Marvel vs. Capcom announced back in December 2016 at PlayStation Experience event. It was an instant hit. The fans loved it. But later on, when the pre-release previews came out, many were soured with the revelation that 3-on-3 battles and character assist moves would be dropped to make it easier for new players to get involved. Boo! Screw you, Capcom. Screw you for making your game more accessible to more people. It's business, people. It's how it works. Still, despite the haters hating things, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is sure to be a hit with the series' loyal fans. They'll just have to learn to suck it up and deal with it when it comes to changes. September 19th, that is when you'll be playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Don't Knock Twice PSVR. Who doesn't love having the shit scared out of them? Personally, I don't, but I'll still get stuck into Don't Knock Twice. That is a really hard thing to say, just for the sake of this video and why it sounds crap. It's really hard to say that sentence, don't knock twice, when you've got something before it. Anyway, the PSVR lends itself pretty well to horror games due to the fact you just can't look away from the screen. It's there. You can close your eyes, but you know when you open them, something horrible is going to be there. I did it with the Resident Evil 7 demo, and I ended up crying on the floor like a little tiny child. Some people might be getting sick of the horror games that keep coming out, but I say keep them coming. Why? Well, the feeling of fear and threat, it makes you feel alive, man. And it's a safer way to get cheap thrills than running into traffic naked. Don't Knock Twice, you'll be mooching around a manor, typical horror stuff, looking for your lost daughter. Explain that one to the missus. And there's a demon running around, so you have to be ready to fight, solve puzzles, and leg it as fast as you can. September 5th, Don't Knock Twice. XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. Download content. Alright, it's not a proper game, but it should be on this list because it's such a big expansion. They could have sold it separately at standalone prices. Thankfully for us and our wallets, it's just a decently priced bit of download content. There's new enemies, story, hero characters, modifiers, behaviours, and more with War of the Chosen. Then there's the Chosen themselves, which are a new enemy type, aliens made up of assassins, hunters, and warlocks that you'll encounter throughout the campaign. Lots of real-time strategy goodness awaits. September 12th, XCOM War of the Chosen. Next one's a double bag. FIFA 18 versus PES 2018. It is the greatest battle in gaming. No, it's not. We all know the greatest battle is between Farming Simulator 2018 and Pure Farming 2018. That's going to be the big one. You heard it here first. PES 2018 will get a couple of weeks ahead start on FIFA this year, but it won't be long before people are back, fighting for their faction on the YouTube comments. Ooh, behave, lads. It's just a bloody game. Both have their respective pros and cons, but we'll be looking forward to both either way. For me, PES is all about the proper footy simulation and fake dodgy names, while FIFA tends to be the pick up and play arcadey option, really easy, and there's a story mode as well, which is really good. I quite enjoyed it last year, and I really hope they keep it up on that level. Don't let it slip, because that would be a crying shame. I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, count me in for that. Pro Evo 2018 releases on September 12th in North America and September 14th in the UK and Europe. FIFA 18 will be out on September 29th worldwide. And last but not least, End Space. This is another PSVR game. Space combat, yes. VR, yes. Bucket at the ready? I never leave home without it. You never know when you'll see something so gross that you'll be ready to chuck up in public. And I don't want to be that blight on society by puking on pavements. I gave that up in my teens. Well, in my very early 20s when I was quite a party boy. Anyway, End Space looks like a pretty decent addition to the PSVR's growing library. It's a space combat game that's all about the single player story mode. You won't be waiting around for 6 hours to wait for a lobby to fill up. That alone yeah, count me in. The people behind the game, Orange Bridge Studios, have even gone the extra mile for PS4 Pro owners by adding in a whole bunch of extra graphical features. If you fit in that very small niche of people that own a PSVR and a PS4 Pro, you'll get higher resolution textures, 8 times anti-aliasing, resolution oversampling, post-processing effects, and high polygon models. Meanwhile, as non-pro owners, well, we'll get what we're given and we'll be fucking thankful they're even bothering to look after us. Oh, that made me laugh more than it should have. And that is it. They are the 10 PS4 games we're looking forward to this September. There's lots to choose from. Obviously, there are many more games coming out, and this is just a snapshot. This was just 10 that we've said, yeah, we're really excited for these. Cool. But if you don't agree, you can always go down to the comments, say, Chris, your list is stupid, this is what you should have, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, if you like the video, if you enjoyed it a little bit, maybe you had a little bit of a giggle, who knows, my jokes aren't that good. It's hard to sort of read the crowd when you're not performing for that crowd in real time. You're looking into the past right now. I recorded this on 30th of August 2017 at 22:52 German time. Time travel. That's beside the point. If you liked it, good. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We've got very few subscribers. The website does good, but the YouTube, we're still kind of new to it and still finding our feet. It would be a big help if you subscribed. So thank you, and until next time, I've been Chris, and I'll continue to be him. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.